It is pretty fresh out there, and the wind is picking up. So at the minute it's kind of strange because you probably can't hear it, but every so often, every 10 minutes something, it's like a freight train's crashing through you, and you wonder whether you're going to still be here a minute later. But thankfully I am. I guess that's what these tents are made for. Afternoon guys, today I'm out in the beautiful Breacon Beacons. It's a very fresh January. It's currently 2 degrees and set to drop to around -2 tonight. So I've parked up in one of the car parks near Breacon Forest. It's a bit of a mouthful, and got a bit of a walk past the Newad Reservoir and then along the Roman Road, and tonight I'm heading for a summit camp up on Cribyn and looking forward to it. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be a cold one. And there's the proof. So tonight I've gone full winter kit, and fingers crossed it looks after me tonight, because it's going to be fresh. So just down there, if you can make it out, behind the tree line is the Newad Reservoir and the water tower. And if you can just make it out, the sort of retaining wall of the reservoir. So you can see that first saddle on the right hand side. That's where I'm heading, through that gap and to the left, and that's my my home for the night. So I can just make out a few bodies up there, but hopefully they'll be moving on and I'll have the place myself. And then just sitting in the cloud, you've got Penny Fan and Corn Do over on the left. So that's where I've come from, if you can see it, all the way down there. A couple of miles worth, I reckon. So that's my next challenge. I'll take it easy, slow and steady. the Clag on Hilleberg 360. Brilliant. So just over there, it's Fanny Big. Far distance, if you can see it, that's the Talibont Reservoir. And then over to my right, Penny Flag, Penny Fan and Corndu. Because the cloud's rolling in, I'm just going to crack on, find somewhere flat to pitch and get set up for the night. So I'll bring you back in a little while. So dropped about, I don't know, 50 metres or so off the top, just a bit too windy. Be nice to get a bit of shelter, and you could just roam around for hours looking for the perfect pitch, but I think this will have to do. And yeah, views ain't bad, are they? Not bad at all. Well, I'm all set up, the tent is up, kit's out, mat's down, I've changed as well, so I've got some warm clothes on, so I'm feeling nice and toasty. You can probably hear the wind, certainly a lot blowier than I thought it was. It is pretty fresh out there, and the wind is picking up, so at the minute it's kind of strange because you probably can't hear it, but every so often, every 10 minutes something, it's like a freight train's crashing through you, and you wonder whether you're going to still be here a minute later. But thankful I am. I guess that's what these tents are made for. So I'll catch you in a bit. So it's definitely a fresh one. I think not quite ready to eat, so I've got a cup of soup. I think it's a chicken and vegetable. Yeah, chicken and vegetable. So I'm going to go for that, and then probably have my main meal a little bit later on. Needed that. So it's time to get a bit of dinner on. Got a different meal tonight. Tonight I've got Expedition Foods sweet and sour chicken with rice, and this is a 800 calorie one, so it's a high energy one. I've not had this before, so quite intrigued to see what it's like, so let's get it on. What I've got is one of these insulated pouches from Lucy at Quintcraft, so it's perfect in the winter. Drop it in, put your meal in there, and you know, once you've left your meal for 8 minutes, it's very easy for it to go pretty cold pretty quick, so that just really helps it, just keeps it piping hot while you wait for it to rehydrate.
That's only good start. Let's seal her up. See you in 8 minutes. And tonight I'm going to wash it down with the classic Punk IPA. Cheers. So, disaster struck a little bit because they told me to put 480 millilitres of water, which I thought was too much, but I did it. I'm sure I've measured it out right. It looks a bit sloppy, but maybe that's how it's supposed to be. I'm sure it's fine. We'll give it a go. Tastes alright. Just sweet and sour soup. This is going to go everywhere. Well, the flavour was good, and now having read the packet again, lesson for the future is put your glasses on when you're reading 430ml, not 480ml, so that's why it was like soup. And it does say slowly add up to 430ml, so maybe it doesn't need even 430. 400 probably would have done it. So there you go. Lesson learned. Never mind. It's pretty tasty all the same. Just tricky eating it. It's like going fishing for chicken and rice. So guys, it's been a couple of hours since I spoke to you last. I haven't done a lot. As you know, I've eaten. I actually dozed off at one point, so it suddenly, the clock has spun around a few times. It's now nearly 10 o'clock. The time has really flown. Kind of gutted because I was really hoping for a really kind of cracking evening in terms of no cloud. Forecast was relatively clear, just cold. But yeah, you can never trust the weather forecast. Never quite get it right, so there's nothing really to show you outside. It's just claggy, cloudy, can't see much. It is blowy, you can probably hear the wind. So just going to chill a bit more. Not going to turn the lights out just yet. Probably watch a little bit of YouTube, and then just see how I feel. So probably give myself another hour and then knock it on the head and call it a night. So unless anything exciting happens, which I'm not sure it's going to. It's windy, but it's not windy enough for there to be any kind of real dramas, famous last words. So I'll catch you guys in the morning. Morning guys. Alarm's just gone off. It's well, alarm went off at 7:30. It's now 7:45. We hear the wind. It was windy last night, but when I went off, it definitely picked up. I think before that it was fairly intermittent, but it's been constant since about midnight last night. But slept pretty well. Probably got myself a good 7 hours in, maybe 7.5, and yeah, feel good. Feel really good. It is fresh out there though, so I've just checked the my Bluetooth thermometer. It's dropped to -2. And it's a really kind of hard frost outside, so I'll stick you out and give you a little look around. So first things first, it's time to get the kettle on and have a brew.
Well guys, that's me all packed up. I was hoping it was going to clear a little bit to bring some views, but I think I did get a very short time lapse in, which hopefully will come out alright, which you've already seen. But yeah, as always, you pack up and it looks like it's going to start to clear. So I think as I drop elevation, it should be clear, because I think it's just literally cloud sitting on top of the hills. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I say, I was hoping to bring some better views, but it is what it is. You can never really truly rely on the weather forecast. And as always, that's where I left. That's where I was. And again, nothing left. I've had a scout around, and you know it guys, leave no trace. So until next time guys, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.